My love, I hope this letter finds you well. In my heart, I feel I will know if something happens to you. It is so hard to face the day without you by my side.
My dearest Natasha, I am writing this sitting on a tractor, just like those we have on the kolkhozes back home. They are not so different from us, these Americans.
They have begun working triple shifts at the factory. I am glad that Inessa is not working nights. Many factories have been bombed, and I fear she...
Though I am a little worried about Kolya. He is very hard on the men, and when I tried to talk to him, he just shrugged it off. I will have to make it clear that he is under my command.
I think about all the boys over there whose mothers cannot sleep for worry. Those serving with you must be the lucky ones, Velocha, for I know that you care deeply for them.
I will be home soon enough. Until then, know that I love you. Your Vladimir.
You see, Tovarish is a family man.
In America itself, our valiant forces are making excellent progress. The front is expanded daily as city after city falls into our hands. Everywhere, our troops are met by cheering citizens happy to be liberated from the yoke of their oppressive government. Already, the American proletariat is joining us in spontaneous...
The initial landing went well, and within a few days we had Seattle secured and several regiments moving out into the surrounding countryside.
As you see, the propaganda and then reality.
After having spent weeks inside the cramped container ships. The Americans soon rallied their forces, though, and we began to encounter pockets of heavy resistance. After a pitched fight, they would melt back into the countryside, leaving us to count our dead and wounded. It didn't take long before the strain and frustration of being in a hostile country so far from home began to show on some of the men.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. This place is too calm.
I agree, Captain. The river is the perfect place for them to defend. We need better intelligence before we continue the advance.
This is Farmstead. This is the map that was in the World in Conflict
Sokol
beta.
1 to Romano. Move ahead and scout out the area. And be wary of ambushes.
It was also a nuke hellhole. Or at least I remember, I think it's called Farmstead. I don't remember the exact name, I have to check.
Spread out
But
and hold in place. Romano
once again, walking
ahead.
back in time.
Sokol 1 out.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. I wish the Americans would have the guts to stand and fight us.
Don't hope for too much, Captain. We lack the fire support for a decisive engagement.
We can do without it. My men are already chomping at the bit.
I am sure we will find the Americans soon enough, Captain.
I hope so. Then we shall destroy them utterly. Maloshenko out.
Or the Americans will find us. This is their country, after all. Well,
BMP-2, driving to the destination.
we are the reconnaissance for this massive force. We shall go over here and see if we can find the Americans. Perhaps they are all gathered around the chopper like one of those American action movies, yes? Perhaps we will meet Chuck Norris.
Armored transport heading out.
He's the part of that, Delta Force. Yes, that is it.
APC will move.
No sign of the enemy yet. I don't like
Oh,
this,
no.
Lieutenant. Take your group east.
Dimitri is
Continue the
disappointed. He wanted an
reconnaissance.
autograph.
Sokol 1 out.
Трусы американские. Why won't they face us?
Patience, Captain. I need you to keep your wits about you.
Don't worry about me, Uncle. Worry about the enemy. Maloshenko out.
Now, if I remember correctly...
What can we do for you?
Ah, you see? You can mount. You see, honestly, this is detail that's somewhat comparable to Armored Warfare's fucking visual models in a real-time strategy game.
Maloshenko here. They are close. I can feel it.
I believe you are right, Captain. But we must secure that bridge regardless. Romanov,
I mean, sure, the texture under the road wheels is still a little bit muddy, but still, you get the idea.
Once you are in place.
All the moving parts are still there,
to all
mostly.
units. Continue the advance toward the river, but hold in place on the north side until the bridge has been secured.
Understood, товарищ полковник. Maloshenko out.
It's like I'm standing, well, I'm, you know, at this point I'm like 8 feet tall, but it's like I'm just standing in front of it. This is on par with the original Operation Flashpoint in a real-time strategy game.
Armored transport
Honestly,
moving out.
this game still looks good even
Coming here.
today.
Moving. Armored transport heading
I mean,
out.
sure, the character models look a little plasticky, but, well, everything else in game looks perfectly fine. And again, this isn't even in max settings. I can't get DX10 to work.
Lieutenant. Hold off the enemy. I am sending first platoon across to support you.
Yeah.
Ah, it's the Americans!
Neutralize the enemy so that we can start using the bridge.
Target tank eliminated. They're taking heat. APC here. Your orders. Lock and fire. Incoming fire. Watch out.
Ah!
APC is returning fire.
Enemy killed in the
Tovarish Major! Why are the American proletariats not supporting our glorious cause? Do they not know the glory of the motherland?
With the enemy.
Ah, the propaganda was a lie!
The bridge is secure. Well done, everyone. Move across by company. I want column formations.
Maloshenko here. We have incoming fighters. They're going for the bridge. Черт побери! Clear the bridge! Clear the bridge!
That was a Soviet fighter. What happened there? Or it may have been an what, Aardvark? F-111? It looked like something Soviet.
Second platoon says they're 10 minutes out.
Bastards! Tell that mongrel Petrov I'll put a bullet in his head if he's not here in 5. Sokol, this is Shipovnik. My men are surrounded and need immediate reinforcement.
Shipovnik, I'm aware of the situation. Move your troops to the western ford and cross there. Romanov will create a diversion to the east.
Sokol, we don't have time for diversions and flanking maneuvers. I need a bridge there.
I say again, you are to flank to the west, Shipovnik.
Clean! Order second company to move west. We'll rendezvous at the fort. I hope the old fool knows what he's doing.
Romanov,
The radios,
make a
they are
supporting
frustrating.
attack on the eastern ford while second and third company flank around to the west. We must reinforce our stranded comrades on the other side of the river.
The squad is a
It
trap.
looks like the Americans are finally making a stand. Count on heavy resistance. I'm giving you light tank support.
Yes, yes, we will call in an armored recovery vehicle and
We also have
additional light tank.
reports of an enemy M1 Abrams tank in the area. This is the most lethal tank in the American arsenal. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
The Abrams. Where is the Abrams? Ah, the Abrams. He is there. He is in the river.
Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
We will hunt him,
Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
like war in the Urals.
APC will move now. Our tracks are steady.
Ha-ha!
Fire at that target. Target acquired. Attack!
They're taking heat.
Tonight we eat well! Dmitri!
Under fire.
Give me the RPGs!
Transport available. Give us some orders. That target. Incoming fire. Watch out. Here.
Good. Each loss of those tanks is a serious blow to the Americans.
Fire.
You see, unlike glorious motherland, the Americans spend
ready
to
to
modernize
rescue.
their units in mass.
Our tracks are steady. Light tank rolling out.
Meanwhile, Mikhail is driving T-55 that his grandfather
We're
also
engaging the enemy
drove.
at the western fort. My men on the other side are now completely surrounded.
Sokol 1 here. We will get to them, Captain. Romanov should draw some of their
Remove.
forces away to the east soon.
He better-
Armored recovery vehicles,
Maloshenko
you are a service to the motherland, but you have no guns.
Light tank moving to the destination.
Please stop trying to engage the Bradleys.
Last member embarked. Говорит Maloshenko. My men are hard beset by the enemy. I thought Romanov would draw them off.
Romanov is attacking the eastern ford as planned. A breakthrough on either side will force the Americans to retreat.
Understood, but it's not enough. I request a bridge
That
layer.
Bradley was in the
Request
way.
denied, Captain. Again, sending in a bridge layer now would only ensure its destruction.
But we have
is
to
the-
get across the river.
And we will do so at the forts. So call
Where?
one.
Oh,
out.
why did you go up there?
EMP2 heading
I lost track of them for a second.
What are you fixing vehicle? Repair vehicle.
Ah, yes.
We've got a situation.
The spam repair.
Engage
I forgot
enemy.
about that. Remove Sheridan.
Fire light armor engaging. Attack.
Remove!
What should we do? Some orders. Initiating field repairs. Repair started.
Quickly, repair
Coming
yourselves.
here. We're moving out now. We're moving to the perimeter. Our tracks are steady. Incoming fire. Watch out. Give us
Offload!
fire missile immediately. Hostile engaged.
We're under fire.
Smoke!
We're under
Target
fire.
acquired. Attack.
Will buy us time.
Target perimeter received. Moving. Hostile defeated. Your hostile engaged.
These units are just sort of chilling out here.
Armored transport available. Disabled.
Oh, these
battles.
BMPs are in.
Attacking us. We've
Oh,
got heading out
no.
now. AP stuff.
Dip out! Oh, okay,
Moving
good.
out now. Yes, tоварищ командир.
They will survive.
Engaging.
Destroy the enemy. We're under fire.
Armor here. 84 ready to launch attack.
They're engaging us.
That barn is an affront to the motherland. Destroy it.
We've got a situation. Armored transport moving. Our tracks are rolling. What should we do? Hey!
These repair units are needed elsewhere.
We have control of the eastern fort. Get some fortifications, Afroman.
The BMPs, they are held together with chewing
Yes,
gum.
товарищ командир. Moving. Repairing our comrade. Starting repairs now. We're repairing
It is
the
stolen
target.
American chewing gum. Very high quality.
Armor available for our tracks are steady.
The men tell me it has real sugar in it. That these Americans, they live like kings.
Heading for the position. Commandeer. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
They're taking hit.
The BMP watching this way.
Target vehicle destroyed.
Fire to that perimeter. Your orders. Repair. Initiating field repairs. What are
Okay.
your next orders? 56 enemy. Launching 84 at the hostile. What should we do? The enemy 84 is locked.
Those are medium tanks. This could be
AK,
bad.
heads down and go.
What should we do? Incoming fire. Watch out. We're in battle. What are your next orders? We've got a situation
Target
here.
defeated.
Launch the missile now.
Well, that one's a loss. That one's coming out of your meal ticket, Tovarish.
Light tank moving to the
Those anti-tank missiles are expensive. Do not waste them.
Starting repairs now. We're repairing the starting repairs now. Tоварищ командир. We got the target. Tоварищ командир, get to that perimeter. 84, ready to launch. Tоварищ командир, where do you want us?
See? That marksman. He did not even see him. He shot through
Excellent,
bushes.
Lieutenant. I am sending further reinforcements to you. Captain Maloshenko.
The men tell
what
me
is
that
your
one,
situation?
he hunted wolves in the Siberian wilderness
We've
with his
broken through the
grandfather.
enemy
With
lines.
nothing but a
The
poison.
Americans are pulling back.
Understood. Link up with your men and set up a perimeter.
Yes, товарищ командир.
Infantry ready. The transport is our lift.
Pile in, Tovarish!
Where do you need us? Embarking, Tavarish Commander.
Romanov, I want you to move south and clear the enemy forces from the large farm ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will consolidate. We have additional resources. Yes, yes. Now let's see here. We will bring in those. Yes, we have enough infantry. Well, actually, what we could use is an anti-tank squad. We do not have a dedicated anti-tank squad. We could use them.
APC here. What can we do for you? Armor moving out. Tоварищ командир, yes,
No.
roll out.
We'll bring our forces together. We will save the resources. We will we leave the truck in the depot. Use it to deliver bread.
Embarking, Tavarish Commander. Everyone's inside.
After all, our troops,
We can
they
roll
are
out.
starving!
We're moving out now. Armor moving out.
Oh, goodness.
Heading for the position. Destination race moving to the destination.
They are engaging.
Line formation!
Vehicle killed.
Hold!
Target defeated.
APC here. Fire the missile immediately. Fire the missile. Target
They're under
eliminated.
fire.
My goodness, that's a lot of Americans.
We killed an enemy.
Armor Armor on the move.
Advance!
Target eliminated.
Говорит Maloshenko. The Americans are renewing their attack from southwest.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
We can hold against whatever those craven bastards throw against us.
Good. I am talking to our
I forgot about the rifle grenades. They are not very good.
They will soon give us priority.
We don't need their support. The Americans will soon break and flee.
I'm sure they will, Captain. But some air support will be welcome. So call one out.
Do not refuse the Tavarish in frontal aviation. He is your friend. He fights for freedom.
We got the target.
Yes, Tavarish coming here.
We're taking hits.
Launching missile eliminated.
Careful, careful.
Launching missile
Do not overexpose yourselves.
So call one. We have a large concentration of enemy units at the farm. We have finally been given priority air support, and I am calling in a strike now.
How close is that strike? That is very close.
Frontal aviation will deal with the Americans. Make sure you are clear of the target area.
I'm sure the Americans will just think we are running and cowering in fear as we pull back.
Armor rolling.
Very far.
APC on the move. Neutralize the enemy. Neutralize the enemy.
Bless Soviet frontal aviation.
Recover. Starting repairs now. Tavarish coming here. Where do you want
Infantry,
us?
embark on that. Maloshenko to Sokol 1. What do we do about that bridge?
Romanov will secure the bridgehead, and then we'll repair the bridge. You must protect the southwestern flank.
Nothing will be allowed through. Maloshenko out.
Yes, you will
So
finally
call
get your
one,
bridge
Romanov.
layer.
Move to the bridge at once and dig in. The Americans will be back soon, and in greater numbers.
Tavarish. At once.
Armored transport heading for the position. Assault that perimeter.
We still only have the bread
Set up some
truck at the
sandbag
depot.
positions if you can. You don't have much time, so call one out.
We will deal with what we have.
Our tracks are steady. Our tracks are steady. Armor here. We're moving out now. We're moving out now. We're moving out now. Armor. Yes, Tavarish coming here. Our tracks are steady.
Here.
Need heading for the position. Armor available for battle. Tavarish commandeer, we're with you. Armored transport is
The anti-tank units are at the center road, and the infantry is covering the
This is
flanks.
Sokol 1. The bridge has been repaired. You are free to move your units across.
Is the bridges here? No. Let me do a last-minute spot check, an inspection, if you will.
comrade.
You must be ready for the
Romanov,
Americans.
Fill your sandbags faster. The Americans are closing in.
Moving. Armor available. Heading for the position.
Ah. I forgot about this one.
Tavarish
Yeah,
coming
this
here.
one is good.
BMP-2 is available.
Shall move over here.
APC.
Good. A multi-layered defense is always the best option against a concentrated attack.
Transporters are lift.
We're moving
Ah,
out.
yes,
Armor
we will
moving
build.
out.
We will build the most impenetrable salient. It will be
Armor
like
transport is
Kursk.
ready to go. Armor available for battle.
Americans will come into this fiery salient and be destroyed.
APC here.
Transporters are lift.
We can, yes, the roll out. Move. Assault that perimeter. Heading for the position.
Now you see, this is equal distribution of resources. Each point has a
Armor
repair
transport is
vehicle
ready to go.
and about equal
We're moving out
force.
now. Armor moving out.
A machine gun is
Welcome
ready.
to Motherland.
Infantry heading out.
These men lack an infantry squad, but they are odd men out.
The squad is
There are enough defenses here. It is balance. It is of balance.
To go.
Yes.
Moving to the perimeter.
And now we will wait for the Americans to come.
Maloshenko here. We're engaging an enemy force estimated battalion strength. And I see another group moving toward the bridge.
You must hold Romanov. So call one out.
Tavarish, we will hold. Not one American shall cross this line.
Watch out! 8076 missile locked.
They're taking
Fire!
hit.
We must launch the 85 missile. We should move. Fire the missile.
They are attempting to go around.
What now? Tavares, fire at the target! Rifle squad, let's move it!
Move your units over here, hit this M60. Does anyone have any missiles? Yes, this man. Ah, good.
What are your next orders? Launching 84 at the hostile.
That one is wounded. Kill him first.
So-called one here. Army Command has finally deemed it prudent to give us fire support. A motor section and a flight of Su-25s are now on call.
Fire the missile immediately.
Ah.
Target is defeated.
The bonuses of being prized within the Soviet war machine.
The Americans are attacking in strength! We're facing at least a regiment's worth of troops!
Yeah, so-called one. The GRU reports them as part of the Oregon National Guard. Our orders are to fix them in place and destroy them.
We'll destroy them to the last man! Voloshenko out!
They are not standing still, so we will call in mortar strike on this advancing infantry and destroy them as they attempt to move on our position.
Firing. Your orders.
The armor concentrations are not large enough to be a threat.
You must hold on to that bridge, Roman.
Not a worries. Situation is tenable.
Enemy destroyed. APC here. You all give us some orders. What should we do? Missile locked. Firing. Give us some orders. Armored transport. Fire the missile immediately. We're engaged. The coordinates were no. We shall also be blocked.
The men have ammunition and the tanks, they have missiles. We can hold this position.
We got the target. Launching 84. What are your next orders? Give us some orders. Refixing vehicle. Your orders. Initiating field repairs.
They're taking heat!
Now the armor concentrations are starting to thicken up. We may be able to affect a large number of them with a precise strike. One of them missed. Two of them missed.
This is a hotkey. Returning to base. The enemy didn't show up.
Roger, Hodnik.
The barrage will reach you soon.
Destroy the enemy!
We shall update our coordinates. I will court-martial the spotter.
The enemy attack has finally been spent. They're falling back.
An
Don't give them
Abrams!
any respite, Romano. Counterattack at once.
APC here.
You all so-called
Men to
one
your
element.
positions. Pack it
The
up.
Americans are falling back. Advance and destroy them. So-called one, out.
Completed mortar standing by.
Armored heading for the position. Incoming fire. Watch out.
We shall save this.
Receive. Rolling. Yes, there is roll out. Move.
After all, this is the Soviet motherland. We must ration our resources.
Fire the missile.
For they are the people's resources.
Fire the missile immediately.
You see, the fuel in the tank, it is the people's.
Launching missile
The
now.
jet fighter that the tank is attached to, it is of the people's. The bombs, inside the bombs, inside the cluster missiles, all the people's.
Get to that perimeter. Tavares coming. We're moving out now.
Tavares command considers the perimeter acknowledged. Moving out. They're under
Give
fire!
us some order. Moving to the destination.
Very good, Romano. Consolidate your position before advancing further. We cannot afford to lose the ground we've gained.
This is Voloshenko. We have destroyed an enemy mechanized company. Continuing the advance at this time.
Well done, Captain. Don't let them get away. So-called one.
Ah! That Sheridan, he's a madman. He ran over my troops.
We should move the BMP-2.
Target defeated!
This could be bad.
This is a hotkey.
Well done,
And these men,
Lieutenant.
they are
Now
standing
press
here.
the attack.
I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks.
We shall remove them from this position.
Voloshenko to Sokol 1. We are now at position 4, dealing with light skirmish forces.
Understood. Hold in place. So-called one, out.
Fire an 85 at that target. 84 ready to fire. The 84 is locked on the enemy.
The 84s and the 85s. Yes, yes.
Enemy. Disable the hostile. Armor BMP-2. Driving repairs now.
Alright, now we advance.
Driving. Roll out.
We shall prep this area
Retake
with...
the ground you lost, Romano, before it's too late.
What?
Target eliminated.
What ground? We are advancing! That ground is secure! What do you speak of, Tavares?
This is a Hawking. Enemy kill confirmed. Returning to base, over. Mission completed, getting low on fuel.
Slow advance, Tavares.
We killed an enemy.
Mind your aim.
PC on the move. Lock and fire.
Hostile target. Your command, infantry. Move.
Armor, yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Our track, roll out. Roll out. Enemy kill.
Squeeze onto point.
What should we do?
Got the target. What now, Tavares? Moving out.
Repair vehicle ready. Repairing this machine now. Yes,
Fix yourself.
товарищ командир.
That American chewing gum will not hold forever.
Repairing the target. Товарищ командир. Товарищ командир. We're moving out. Move.
Shall move this man
That
here.
perimeter. Товарищ командир. Where do you want our tracks?
So we keep
Almost
the
there,
mechanized
Romano.
infantry
Get
with their
some
vehicles.
fortifications up.
This is Maloshenko. Request permission to pursue the enemy.
Yes, Captain. We must keep the perimeter intact. We have dealt the Americans a hard blow. It will have to be enough for today.
Okay, it seems our comrade PT-76 can hold this position. I believe in him. He is a good socialist.
We should launch the missile now. We've got a situation here. Hostile
A machine gun is ready.
His mother is an East German, but that does not matter. We are all socialists here.
Товарищ командир, move. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Товарищ командир. Missile locked. Firing.
Destroy the enemy.
Товарищ
We'll
командир.
move from this position to reinforce.
Enemy killed. Товарищ командир. Hostile defeated.
That artillery is starting to get close. I hope it's ours.
We're engaged.
Ugh! That one was ours!
Where can we? Armor moving out. Starting repairs
I suppose
now.
it doesn't help.
Starting repairs now.
Товарищ командир, we're ready.
We have the field. The river crossing is secured, and now the rest of the battle group can move across. Excellent performance all around. Sokol 1, out.
Thank you, Tavares. Today was a great victory for the Soviet Union.
Target tank disabled.
See, they are still working. These men, they're overachievers. This war, it will be over by
Target
Christmas.
eliminated.
I hope you all are enjoying my Sovietisms. I work hard on this. I am many things, but I do feel a great pride knowing that I am in tune with my inner Slav. This game is partially to blame for that. But we continue onward now.